PDAF mo. Ito, kung totoo lang, inidikit mo sa PDAF, pinarking mo doon yung PDAF mo. So, you commingled it with the money of the Congress, of the Red Cross, and of Congress, yung nakuha mo. Ngayon, the money is lost forever. It cannot be accounted for if this is true. Kung totoo itong pinarking mo talaga. Argument dito. There was a pandemic. Everything was supposed to act fast, promptly. And then, nandyan yan, Bayanihan 1, which Congress passed, was very explicit. Government can undertake negotiated biddings because the situation demanded it. So, ngayon, bakit, why are you trying to, cook something there? We do not know what are the ingredients that you are mixing up. And we are at a loss really of understanding the Senate now. May I remind you that we were at the height of the pandemic. Ubusan na ng supply ng medical equipment. Nakipag-agawan na tayo sa supplies sa ibang bansa. You know that. Well, if you are not aware of these things, then I'm sorry. I am just, I am just a cheap provinciano politician. But my job is to correct and go after public officials, senators na yumaman dahil sa pangurakot. And I can show to you now why you are one of them. We needed masks, the PPEs right away, even when supply was scarce. Government acted fast in order to protect our health workers and save lives. It was the race of time. Alam mo yung mga doktor natin, mga frontliners na nagbabagsakan na. And there was a public outcry for government to take immediate action. Mabuti ka kayo dyan, makaupo lang because it is not your job. It is your job to criticize. If it is slow, then if it is fast, you criticize also because it is fast. So, ganun, mamili ka lang. Nasagot na namin lahat. Tama na ang pamulitika mo. Sawa na ang mga tao sa style ninyo. Magtrabaho na lang kami. Ito namang dapat talaga ang issue dyan. Meron bang overpricing? Sabi ng kuwa, wala. Meron bang ghost deliveries? Sabi ng kuwa, wala. Ano pa ang gusto mong hanapin? Magsabi ka para malaman namin, mahanap namin kung ano yung kinahanap mo. Do not ramble on for days and weeks talking to yourself practically. Ikaw na mismo and you are fighting with yourself. So sabihin mo kung anong kulang o ano ang para malaman namin ngayon. Kung meron kang nakita, ilabas mo na para malaman namin kung ano yan. And because you could not find any overpricing, or is it because a witch hunt, a fishing expedition for a political purpose? Na kunwari sa panahon na ito, ikaw yung graft buster, ikaw yung naghahanap ng katiwalian sa gobyerno. Well, tignan natin. In the following pages, I will tell you why you are a farce. Is the ongoing inquiry truly in aid of legislation? Or is it for political purposes? The simple fact is that the Blue Ribbon Committee has failed to produce anything to prove its accusation of corruption. Alam mo, Dick, madali masyadong, it's easy to accuse. It's easy to accuse somebody, government, just for mileage. Kilala kita eh. You have been there for so many years. Wala akong nakita, well, except for ditong kay Napolis. Gusto kong malaman na tumanggap ka ba ng 88 million sa PDAF mo. Ito, kung totoo lang, inidikit mo sa PDAF, pinarking mo doon yung PDAF mo. So, you commingled it with the money of the Congress, of the Red Cross, and of Congress, yung nakuha mo. Ngayon, the money is lost forever. It cannot be accounted for if this is true. Kung totoo itong pinarking mo talaga. Ang nagsasabi lang yan, mga taga-Red Cross. Nasaan na ngayon yung, I do not have the correct figure, but it's about 88. Tinawag lang sa akin sa cellphone, masama pa ang linya, na meron kang nakuha, inisali mo doon sa pera ng Red Cross. Which means to say now that hindi na ma-audit ng COA kasi ang COA, sabi mo, hindi pwedeng mag-audit sa Red Cross. Yan ang kung totoo ito. Kung hindi totoo, patawarin na po. Pero kung totoo ito, you must answer it. Because I am really going to insist that COA conduct an audit sa Red Cross. You cannot escape that constitutional mandate. As a matter of fact, the mandate that you have to give me a yearly report of COA's wrongdoings or anong ginawa, hindi mo binigay. Doon ko pa sana nalaman. Kasi yon ipapasa ko sa mga accountants. Anto COA, maybe. Pero wala kang binigay. So wala kaming, government is left empty-handed. Paano, sige kahabol ng tao na korap? Paano ka namin habulin ngayon? Korap ka rin eh. Sabi ko nga, I am a chief politician. You are correct. I am a probinsyano. You are correct. Pero our mission here, by joining government, is to go after politicians like you who have enriched themselves, milking government of its resources. The simple fact is that the Blue Ribbon Committee has failed to produce anything to prove its accusation of corruption. Even Dick, the committee chairman, conceded that there is no overpricing, yet still he insists on pursuing this witch hunt. Alam mo kung bakit, Dick? Bakit kung wala kayong tinatago, bakit kayo matakot? Even if I spend the remaining years of months dwelling on such sabi mo na may pagkatiwalaan, then go ahead. But until now kasi wala. Your starting point is in the fault line. The inquiry is being done at the expense of dragging government officials and compromising the government's efforts against COVID-19. At the time when cases are at all-time high and with thousands of our people getting sick and dying. Nandito, instead of working overtime, nandito si Secretary Galvez, nandito si Secretary Doki, nandito si Director General. When they're supposed to do their homework kasi maraming mga, questions and doubts about maraming medisina. Even the ivermectin. Ito talaga ang gusto nilang o gusto mo dik mangyari. Sirain ang pangalan ko at ang aking administrasyon at guluhin ang COVID response ng gobyerno dahil malapit na ang anong gusto mong takbuhan. Gusto ko nga mag one-on-one sana tayo kung may posisyon lang. Baski barangay captain na lang sa inyo. Your intentions are clear as a day. Important facts clearly presented in the recent hearing in the House of Representatives include statements made by the Commission on Audit. And I reiterate, for those who could not still accept the truth, walang overpriced na binili, walang na-deliver lahat ang binili, nagbayad lang pagkatapos na-deliver ang mga binili. Ngayon, ginalagari mo talaga kung anong gusto mong makita. Akala namin it was really just a simple truth of finding out whether there was really prompt deliveries, prompt payments and all, and everything was in order. It appears to you now as you are grinding something that is really politics. Dick, sabihin ko sa iyo, I will show you why in the next pages. Are you really a lawyer? Dick, maybe you should review your procedural law. Because if you do know the law, you should just have stopped and elevated it to the courts. Baski na with the presence of the COA saying that nothing is wrong. You can still go to the courts and file the cases if you want. You have the ombudsman. You can go for civil actions to recover the money. Anything that is possible that a lawyer can think of, especially if he is bent on not really cracking anybody's head, but cracking your own ears.